Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back for another video, and as always, thank you for clocking back in. Today in this video is all about how we can release unnecessary stress. To kick things off, I want to remind those on what stress is and how it can affect you. Stress is any type of change that affects your physical, emotional, and psychological tension. We all experience stress that fits all sizes, shapes, and forms. And no, guys, stress is not bad. We all experience different types of stress to a day-to-day basis, which is normal. It is normal to stress. Now, this is when things get interesting. The more stress we endure will overload and overwhelm our brain and our body. That will trigger a fight or flight mentality. You can even freeze during stressful times. That will cause you to experience a stalemate, to where you're not doing anything at all, to where you begin to be closed off. It is typical to experience stress through your current situations, or at times even your past. And this all involves into adjusting to change. To make things more clear, not everyone reacts to stress in the same way as some of us might think. Stress can form from your change in eating habits, your fears, your worries, lack of concentration, and in taking negative consumption. I only gave you guys a few things that can lead to stress, which there are countless more things that can overload you with stress. I'm just gonna be straight with you guys. I personally don't depend nor believe on seeking help from your medical provider due to, if you handle things the right way and if you consume the right things, your body is very magical and your body has powers that none of us even know exist until we try it out. But your body can definitely heal itself if you're consuming the right things like natural herbs. And there's definitely a lot more things out there that fit the natural spectrum. But if you guys want to dive more into that, I encourage you guys to do research on your own. Saying that, if some of you disagree and decide to go seek help from a medical provider, then I will support that, because I am a firm believer that it is your body and your choice. For those that don't even have a medical provider, there is a lot of help out there. So I encourage you guys to even reach out to a mental health provider if that's what you guys think is best for your situation. Change is hard, guys, and adapting to it is even harder. And how human works, we don't like to adapting to change, and we don't like how it makes us feel, and we don't like being uncomfortable, and most importantly, we don't like the unknown. We like to be in control. In order to get through this, we have to establish a daily routine that best fits us, to where it can calm our mind and our body. Whether that is simply going outside and spending time in nature, or even with your friends and family, or even chilling inside and just kind of sleeping all day, being lazy and just relaxing, or even having a self-care day, which is an amazing aspect to do as well. That will calm anyone. Whatever it may be, it is okay to stick to a routine that best fits you. Or even if you guys want to switch up your routine a little bit, that is also okay. Because the more you switch your routine, the better you will adjust to anything that comes your way. Hey, some of you guys might get a little irritable with me, but that's okay. I'm all about testing the waters. But spending too much time playing video games or watching TV will tire your brain, and not only tire it, but it can tremendously confuse it, because you're intaking so many different things at once. Sometimes your brain will not be able to keep up, and even if it can keep up, it's not learning anything. This can and will eventually cause you to become all over the place when we're talking about being in your head. Because if you guys watch the news, I haven't watched it for a while, but I'm sure nothing has changed, and I'm sure it's just gotten worse. But the news is all over the place. They focus on one thing for 2 to 5 minutes, and then they jump to the next thing, and then they do that, and then they jump to the next thing. That is very confusing to your brain, and that will install you to do the same. Besides listening to something that isn't with you in your current situations to a day-to-day basis, start reaching out to people that are around you all the time, and start connecting with them more and more, and building a relationship, because at the end of the day, those people are the ones that are going to help you, rather than watching the news or social media or playing video games, which builds a very unrealistic point of view, because they're not around. That was a good stutter. I know some of you might even look at me as a hypocrite, because I'm also on social media right now. But the difference between me and other people on social media, I don't want you guys to stick around. I want you guys to take the information that I'm here to provide and run with it, and do your own thing. Do you, to where you are more successful, and you're a source to where people can come to and look up to where you're not depending on anyone else but yourself. That is true power. Because when people see that you're taking things into your own hands, and you can be an independent individual, that will feed off of other people, and other people are going to want that feeling too. Connecting with others will help you become more aware that you are not alone, and that your support has always been there. You already know, guys, we always got to go back to the basics, but eating healthier and consuming as much water as we are willing and comfortable consuming on a day-to-day basis, and exercising a little more than we did the day before, is a great start on releasing unnecessary stress. Getting enough sleep is not only good for all of our well-beings, but it will calm, renew, and restore all of us to where we will all feel more stabilized, to where we will start to either experience less and less stress, or it will begin to be easier to minimize and control our stress. I really hope, if I'm not able to help all of you, I can at least help a few of you on becoming more aware, and of course, adapting to stress. Till next time, y'all, clocking out. Peace.